Rainbow's nearly washed away. Happy Easter Monday. Eesh. So just whilst little bear is safe in his high chair, because I'm gonna do some sewing, I'm gonna try and repair a couple of holes. I got this vintage cardigan. It's like an old granddad. It reminds me of my granddad actually, which isn't why I bought it, but it is after I got it. I thought, oh, that looks like something he would have worn, but it's a really beautiful cardigan. But I noticed, I don't know if it's happened since I got it, because I got it on Vinted. I don't know if there's one. I don't know if they were already on the cardigan when it arrived, because I've had it a while. I just haven't worn it that much, but I really want to wear it. And it's got little woodland animals on it, which is the reason I bought it, but it has got a few holes. So I've been learning how to properly sort of sew up those holes on knitwear. So I've gone and got some thread that pretty much matches as close as I can get. It's kind of got different colours in it, but I thought I'd choose this one because you won't see it. And then I've got some needles. So just whilst he is in his chair, I thought I'd try and repair this. So yeah, just whilst he's out of the way and isn't at risk of getting stabbed with one of these. Alright, we are back to another Wednesday of trying to get the printer working again. I've not been back to it for a full week, and I'm back on the Canon website, and I'm going to try and find a different software to download, because although the one that was recommended to me on the Canon website, I don't think it's compatible with Ventura, so I'm going to see if I can get a different one and just see if somehow we can fix it. Does this mean it's working? Oh, please don't spit it out. So the printer is working again. I'll tell you what I've just done in a second, but I've cancelled the print when it kind of spat this half out, because obviously last week it wasted this piece of paper by printing this much and then spitting it out, and I thought rather than use it, I wanted to try and, you know, not do this either, but I didn't want to risk chopping a bit of these two off because these two are fine, but rather than put ink on here, because this would have spoiled it at the end, I just wanted to try and salvage two prints off this piece of paper, and we've got two. So let's see what else we can get done today. My goodness me. So the software that I've just installed is My Cardigan version 3.6.7 Mac, compatible with the latest version of Mac. So yeah, I've not actually printed via this, I've printed via Photoshop, but it seems that just having that software downloaded on my Mac now, it seems to have solved the issue. So right, moving on. This is such a huge weight off my mind. This means that I can now restock my bookmarks. I'm going to chop all of these out in a minute and possibly print off a few more pages. We'll see how many I've got left. I don't think I've got any left in stock actually, so I might have to print some more. I need to put these somewhere safe because I'm going to hand these over to a friend tomorrow. They are material samples. Right, let's get some light in here for Mr. Cheese. It is so very, very dark and miserable outside, and I have headaches, so I need to drink more water. So last night I just powered through the whole Kickstarter draft, and it's now ready to go, bar just taking some photos of the keychain. So obviously I'm going to put the lid on before we have an accident. Obviously I have the fox one already that you saw in last week's vlog, but I'm just waiting for the mouse one to turn up, and then I can take some really cute pictures of them both for the campaign, and then hopefully submit it and get it approved within, in the past it's been a day or two. Sometime, I think last one actually was a day. It got approved really, really quickly. So all that's left to do really is wait for the mouse to turn up, take pictures of them both, add it to the campaign, press submit, and then just wait. And then we can hopefully get more of an idea of a launch date, but I'm hoping it's next week. So the weekend that this vlog is released, it'll be the week after. I was hoping to do a little Instagram promo because I've not actually shared anything about these on Instagram yet. It's all been Patreon or YouTube. The weather at the minute is so grey and dark. It looks okay over vlogging camera, but I'm not sure how that's going to translate on phone. So we'll give it a go, see what it's like. But I am just about out of time because I need to go and pick up my son from his grandma's house. So that's what I'm just going to do this real quick and then I will head out.
What about the hummus, mate? Whoa. You like hummus, don't you?
I just got the most cottagecore little cross-stitch set from the charity shop. It was £1.95. I think it's quite old. I can't remember what this stuff's called. The backing fabric, whatever it's called. I'm still quite new to cross-stitch, but I find them really relaxing. But it looks like all of the colours are there. Don't think it's been opened. And I just thought, I love doing these at Christmas time. I've still got one on the go from Christmas last year, but they're usually quite expensive as well, so I just thought I would get one. But I thought it was just really cute. Look at the carrots, so sweet. I got a custom order. It arrived yesterday, but I've thought for a long time about getting dreadlocks. But I did a lot of research. I'm going to be quiet because my son's asleep in the next bedroom. This is really, really off topic and it's got nothing to do with studio vlogs and art stuff, but my husband's been telling me for years you should get dreadlocks, and even my hairdresser has said a lot of times you should get dreadlocks, they look great in your hair. And I was always a bit like, I love them, I love how they look on other people, but I found myself feeling quite scared of the commitment. So I did a lot of research and realised I don't think my hair type would be very well suited to actually, I think it would look nice with dreadlocks, but because I naturally lose a lot of hair, I always have done, I've got a lot of it, it's very, very thick and it's very, very long, and every time I brush my hair I lose quite a lot, and I always have done, it's just the way my hair is. And I also lose more if I'm stressed, I have noticed that much, but typically I just shed a lot of hair. My hairdresser says it's normal, it's just my hair type. I did a lot of research, I watched a lot of videos from other people who have had dreadlocks and loved them, love how they look, but eventually their scalps got really, really sore. They had them installed professionally, they looked after them as they should have done, but sometimes some people's hair just isn't very well suited to it. And because mine's so thick and heavy, I also thought when it came to washing them and just taking care of them, I didn't want them to grow mould from not being able to dry them properly. I didn't want them to get thick and kind of lose their shaping from my hair falling out so much, and I just decided in the end that my hair type wasn't really suited to it, which is a real shame because I love how they look. If you have dreadlocks, please let me know. So yeah, I did watch a lot of videos and I got really close to thinking, well, I'm going to do it, but in the end I just thought it's a very big commitment. I like being able to really like run my fingers through my hair, give it a damn good wash, like give myself a scalp massage, and I just wanted to still have that feeling of, you know, getting my fingers through my hair and giving it a good brush. And obviously you can't really do that if you've got dreadlocks. You can have other treatments on your scalp and things like that, but I just decided in the end it wasn't for me. So I went hunting on the internet for some kind of, I think they're called accent dreads, where you just sort of, you know, it's not throughout your entire head, you can just have a few here, and I think I've got 8 in at the minute. But I found this lovely lady called Beth who runs Hippie Happy Dreadlocks, and she makes like custom accent sets, and I sent her an email and I was like, could you do me a set? She asked for my colour preferences, whether I wanted beads, what type of beads, charms like metal, wood, crystal, what would you like? And I went with like a white theme, so I don't know if you can see, but some of them have got like, oh, this really like beautiful braiding on, like this. I went with like white and a wooden sort of theme. So there's one here that's got little wooden beads on. Let me see. This is my first day having them in, so it's really exciting and new for me. But yeah, this one's got a really beautiful little bead. They're made out of synthetic hair and they look surprisingly real, and she's colour matched. I just sent her a photo of the colour of my hair and it's so accurate, you wouldn't know that they didn't belong in my hair. Like, look at this one, that one. Oh, there's one somewhere that's got like a really cute little crystal on it. Is it this one? That one's got a little leaf charm. So cute. I'm really happy that I went for it in the end. But yeah, I just felt that this was the way. They're like clip-in as well, so I asked her if I could have little clips attached to them to make them a bit more user-friendly, because when it comes to tying things in my hair, I'm pretty damn hopeless. So I said, could you install some clips like you get on hair extensions? And she was like, yes, absolutely. The whole process for just ordering through her was just so smooth, and she said, I'll send you a photo when they're finished, so you can tell me if you're happy with them. Anyway, just a little hair update for you there. I love them so much, and I just think it adds a little something to my hair without having the scary, for me anyway, commitment of having my hair like mushed and mashed together. And then I know as well, having dreadlocks, it doesn't mean like once you have them the only way to get rid is to chop them off. I understand that. I understand that you can brush them out, but it takes days. And I just was watching these other people remove their dreadlocks after, you know, years of having them, and you have to like get as many people involved as you possibly can to help you sort of undo them. Obviously you get some hair damage from that as well, even if you use, you know, the proper untangling products and conditioners. And it just seemed to me like, as beautiful as they look, sometimes you just might not be suited to them, which is a shame. They look wonderful, but yeah, I just thought this way I can have them in my hair, whilst also if I don't want them in one day I can just take them out. Right, just gonna pop you there. I was a fool and I was meant to order stickers last night, and there was an offer on with my manufacturer that was 20% off, and I missed it. It's okay, it's just annoying when you know you could have saved some pennies. Oh well. So I need to order stickers today. I need to get those sent off for my Patreon Happy Mail for April. Now that I've got the printer working again, it means that I can what I've decided to do is outsource a few things and then do Patreon stuff myself. I think the hassle with the printer over the last few days has kind of made me lose a bit of patience, and I didn't have that much left to begin with. No, it's fine, I'm quite a patient person, but I just need efficiency these days more than ever. So I'm going to get the stickers ordered. I also posted the keychains on Instagram yesterday. It was the first time everyone on Instagram had seen them, and I've had a really great response. I was a little bit nervous because I thought, are people actually gonna, you know, get on board with these? Is it just me that's loving them? You know, and you have that anxiety in your head over like, is this gonna be worth it? Is it a viable product? And yeah, everybody went wild for them, so I'm hoping the Kickstarter does well. And as of yet, the other keyring is still in production, but I'm hoping by the end of this vlog I'll be able to show it to you and be a step closer to launching the campaign. Just gonna put you back up there for a second. Last night, I don't know if my son's going through something, but I was up again at 3 AM and it's this new thing where he wakes up and does not go back to sleep, and it's becoming a bit of a grind. It's very difficult when you've got to get up the next morning and obviously just continue as if it didn't happen, but I am very tired at the moment. I'm just so exhausted, but life goes on and I just have to try and make do, I guess. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where I'm at with my orangutan. Right, okay, I've propped it up because of the glare, but it's now just onto the details really. This one's taken me a while because I've just been a bit unsure about where to place everything. That's my biggest downfall when it comes to illustrating entire scenes. Again, it's a commitment thing. I'm like, where should it go? Should I put that there? And I really shouldn't be worried because it's digital art and you can just move things. But last night I added this adorable little, it's like a butterfly or a moth. It's not going to show up very well on camera, I don't think. There's also this cute little bug down here as well. And yeah, I need to think of something to do on the grass because at the minute I've put the shadows in and the highlights and things, but I want to give it a bit of texture. I've got these light beams coming down. I need to put the detailing on his little camera. So the camera he's going to be taking pictures of all the little bugs, which is why I want there to be lots more bugs present in the piece. I want it to be kind of accurate as well. I want to get actual rainforest insects and bugs. And because that way I also learn a little bit about nature and animals. And then it also helps to add a bit of realism in a very cartoony illustrative style too. So yeah, I think I might also add some monstera leaves somewhere, because nothing says rainforest to me quite like a big monstera plant. Speaking of, Mr. Cheese seems to be really happy in here, by the way, so I am happy to keep him in here. So whilst the bear is asleep, it's been a bit of a wild morning, not gonna lie, but I've just managed to get the images all finished for Kickstarter. What I've decided to do to get the ball rolling a bit is I have used the mock-up images from the manufacturer. Sorry, my nails really need redoing. I've got these two mock-ups from my manufacturer. Obviously I've got the fox keychain already, so this is the sample of it, but I'm still waiting for the mouse one because it's been the Easter weekend. It's just a little bit slower, but I've put together the project image so I can use that for promos, and I've also put these together. So I've done the mouse one, but obviously I need a photo like this one to go next to it, but for now it's just all drafted out and I'm at a point now where I can actually submit it for review. So let's do that now. Send it for review. Once it's been reviewed and checked over, that means it'll be ready to launch whenever I want to do it. Good news, your project has been approved. Okay, it's been approved already. Not entirely sure how or why that happened, but we're approved. So all we need to do now is wait for the mouse to get here so I can just finish off the promo images and then we can launch. It feels really good to get that finished. Okay, so I picked this up secondhand and I've wanted to read it for a while, but I've been feeling very helpless with this topic recently. It's really been causing a lot of anxiety and I just wanted to do a bit of reading, I guess, and try and connect with like-minded people, yeah, and try and understand more. I also really liked that because it's secondhand, I found somebody's train ticket inside. Doesn't it just make you wonder about the person before you and where they went and where they've been and where they live and what they do? What were they thinking when they read this book? Also, is that 2018? Because the price of that train ticket is mighty cheap. I don't think they're that anymore.